Let's review some archaeology memes. The more things change, the more they say the same. 4th century Greek mug. People thousands of years from now are gonna think we worship Scooby-Doo. Honestly, how does the British Museum have so many incredible artifacts compared to other museums? The secret ingredient is crime. Let's have another one. World, where'd you get all these artifacts? The British Museum. We found them! So this is some oddly specific advice from 700 BC. Do not let a woman who decorates her buttocks deceive you by wily coaxing. She is after your granary. Which thick girl hurt you and stole your grain? Grain-stealing thoughts. We all remember this format. Geologist, historian. Nothing significant has happened in the last 5,000 years. Oh, you're a stoner? Name every stone then. Hi, geologist. Are you challenging me? Kids these days will never know the struggle. 2020 was invented by historians to sell more history. I can't wait for the first university to create a chair of 2020 studies. Supervising a PhD on intersection between 2020 killer wasps and cake memes. Sorry, the more my colleagues feel she's a 2020ist. Every culture invents the sword, fried dough, and fermentation. So there's a basic human need to stab someone, then have beer and donuts. Oh, you're studying to be an archaeologist. Can you come over to my place and examine a bone I found in my bed? My specialty isn't in microanalytic osteology. When I'm on an archaeology dig, I don't always drink coffee, but when I do, it has shards of pottery, bone, and lithics in it, because it's pre-Columbian. So this will be a dramatic reading. No homo, cries the team at the dig site. The head archaeologist sinks to his knees, sobbing. He's dedicated his entire career to the pursuit of Homo habilis, an important part of the humanoid evolutionary line. All his work led up to this archaeological dig site, but now his whole life has been for nothing. There is no homo. There is only Australopithecus. I read this to a group of archaeologists and they lost their shit. Yeah, they would. They would. Let's define an archaeologist, shall we? A crackpot digging up crackpots. Known to be possessive over their trowel. Accurate. Does not dig up dinosaurs. That is a paleontologist. Will date any old thing. Archaeology careers always end up in ruins. And since we got the differentiation of paleontology and archaeology out of the way, I can say this. Government, you should work from home. Archaeologist. Man, I love those things. I told my parents I miss archaeology, and my mom was very sympathetically like, do you want to dig some holes in my garden? And I was like, yes, I want to dig holes in your garden. My wife, after reading this to me aloud, it's your people. Do you want me to break a clay pot for you so you can put it back together? Me, burying my face in my hands. Maybe. I'd be so happy. I'd be so excited. This one's from our girls, gays, and theys. Lesbians love going on the most random dates. Why are you taking that woman on an archaeological exhibition? Because it's fun, okay? This one's a throwback for me. Some of you OGs will know. How long does someone have to be dead before it's considered archaeology instead of grave robbing? As an archaeologist, I find this a very awkward question. Answer the question, grave robber. 50 years. But you need permits. You need permits. It's really cool to live in America at this point in history because it's like the collapse of the Roman Empire, but with Wi-Fi.